Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here, and today I'm going to bring you the news episode like the usual stuff, talking about the challenges, the arena season character and the things that are in the store. But the store for this episode is going to be a little bit lackluster, so I thought I would spice things up by afterwards talking about some speculations or some rumors for the bosses, or at least sub-bosses that are going to be in the next Soul Raid event. The speculations is based on the fact that first of all, list of sub-bosses was revealed when the first solo raids came out, and out of this huge list, all the sub-bosses that were up in the first solo raids were in it actually, and some others were left out. So people are now thinking that those who were left out from the list in the first place will be in this next solo raid event. So yeah, we will also talk about that one, and I'm going to tell you where I got those informations from then. But first of all, let's get real fast into the news things. We are going to have in the challenge the Speed Force the Flash. And he's a pretty good character because of the fact that first of all his passive is going to first of all give him some chance to actually it will guarantee a chance of ignoring attack when he uses a rush attack or an evade attack, and that can be used to a very great extent in arena and champions arena, and at the same time he will give you some fast attack for a team. So while that fast attack bonus is not going to be the best bonus in the game because of the fact that not all characters need fast attack, and those who need with the maxed out build will have maximum fast attack as well. But at the end of the day, 20% fast attack can't hurt anybody, and he's going to be a versatile support character that you might put in your teams. And in terms of his abilities, except for stun chance on his special one, there's nothing special about it, but yet again the focus points of the character are from the passive. So should you farm for Speed Force the Flash? Well, definitely, he's a great character. Next up, in terms of the arena season character, oh, and actually the other challenge that we have over here are going to have multiverse challenge. All the multiverse characters are great, some are better than others, but all of them are great and you can get shards for all of them. And most importantly, there are two characters over here that can drop gears and you can't find their gears anywhere. I'm talking about White Canary and Multiverse the Flash. Their gears are not in the arena store anymore, but you can definitely get them from farming this challenge. Of course, it will be just chance based and you will maybe need to farm multiple multiverse challenges over the weeks or months, but I got 3 of my Flash's gears from here and 2 from the raid drop, so you'll eventually get them. Now let's get into the store section of the video. In terms of store, there's not really much to talk about in this one. Suicide Squad Harley Quinn Legendary Chest is going to have a chance for some shards of Suicide Squad, and at the same time a chance for gold hero characters. The Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is not going to be a great character, and definitely not a great character by herself. She's going to be a little bit better if you pair her up with the League of Anarchy team. Not League of Anarchy, excuse me, the Suicide Squad team. And if you do that, they will perform pretty damn good in Arena and Champions Arena, but they will still suck in raids. And if you really want to go for the Suicide Squad team, you'll need all the 3 characters, and you will need to buy the Suicide Squad chest, because the Suicide Squad chest will have much better odds for the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn and the Enchantress, and you will also get Deadshot. So that's a better chest. If you want to get her, definitely don't get her from her legendary chest. Next up, we're going to have Winter Warfare chest. And this is a weird one, like I wouldn't buy this myself if it was not on sale, but at the end of the day, for the people who were unable to get Multiverse Armored Supergirl, even though it's just a 3% chance in terms of in just a mobile chest, this is going to be most likely the best chance you get to get Multiverse Armored Supergirl. I do have mine at 4 stars still, but I'm slowly maxing her out through League Shard requests and through shards from Champions Arena, so you can do that. But if you haven't unlocked her yet, you might want to try a chance with this chest, though. And Multiverse Captain Cold is also decent, but at the end of the day, that is not going to be a very great chest, but definitely the best chance you get to get Multiverse Armored Supergirl. And also, I forgot about that, let's talk a little bit about Multiverse Captain Cold, because he will be the arena season hero. Multiverse Captain Cold is a hero that you should definitely farm from the arena, because of the fact that even though he's not the best multiverse character, he's a character that you should eventually have because of his passive. His passive is going to passively give the multiverse characters armor pierce resistance. That means that the Just League teams that you will not fight, will not actually be able to armor pierce you. And while this is a situational bonus, it's good to have. And at the same time, if you put him in a team, he will give your team a shield for a certain duration that will block damage you receive from basic attacks, and yeah, that's also useful. His abilities are nothing amazing, and they can offer some pretty crazy bonuses, but nobody has found an optimal way to use them. So yeah, a pretty well-rounded character, not the best character in the game, but definitely a character that should be in your roster, and you should farm for him. I wouldn't really go too deep into this one though. I wouldn't use gems to refresh the arena season if you're not able to get him, but you should have an easier season than usual. Next up, the premium chest for Speed Force the Flash. Well, this is a decent premium chest. Like, it's not the best character in the game, and it's not the best premium chest, but a decent one. Though I wouldn't really go for it myself, since you are not a huge rush to get Speed Force the Flash. But if you're a new player, then this one will be a decent chest for you to buy. Now let's get into special offers. There's a special offers where we are going to have the Batman Jaguar Lagrod bundle, and I do have a problem with this. Like, we have the Multiverse Captain Cold bundle, for example, and you get Multiverse Captain Cold and you also get his gears over here. But if we go to the Batman Jaguar Lagrod bundle, which will be $100, you will not get his gears, and you'll need to get his gears separately for like $10 or a little bit higher than $10. So why? Why, when it's a lower price, you are going to also give away the gears, but when somebody is willing to pay $100 for a legendary character, you're not also going to include those $10 gears? Like, it's just a slap in the face. You want to invest $100, then you'll have to pay 10 extra for the gears. But yeah, if you already have Batman Jaguar Lagrod, you can get his gears from here. I don't really recommend him buying as a legendary, even if you are up for spending that amount of money, because of the fact that you can eventually grind him down from the challenges. And his gears are over here, and it's so hard to get his gears that it might be a decent option to get them for $10. Other than that, I wouldn't buy the Lucky Bag, even though it's dirt cheap. It's going to have a Gold Hero card, and Gold Hero card can yield some pretty decent heroes, but at the same time it can yield heroes like Swamp Thing or Sonic Black Canary, and it's going to be only 2 stars, so it's not going to boost your progress almost at all. So yeah, this is going to be everything for the store. Now let's talk about the sub-bosses that are going to have a chance to go up. So the list is going to be what remained from the first leak, let's say, where they talked about the sub-bosses in soul rates, and the leaked bosses that were not in this soul rate and most likely are going to remain for the next one were Amazonian Wonder Woman. I think it's the silver variant. Where's that? The yeah, Amazonian Wonder Woman. This was supposed to be one of the bosses. So yeah, I'm not sure what she will do. Like, as a character, all that stands for her is the fact that she has a shield, but she might summon Amazonian warriors on a cooldown like Last of the Joker, and honestly I do not mind that, as long as she does not leave Dot behind or something like that, or as long as as long as she does not stun on tagging, and she will most likely not stun on tagging. She will also most likely have a shield, and that's annoying to deal with. This would be interesting to see. Next up will be Primal Swamp Thing. If this makes it, this is going to be fun. I'm not sure what Primal Swamp Thing will be able to do. Like, the only thing that stands out for himself is the fact that he can revive after death, and I don't really see a raid boss reviving after death. Maybe he will be just one of those generic bosses that are going to have just some random stat buffs thrown in there. Oh, by the way, before I get into this, I have 2 credits to give. First of all, somebody called Tristan Andrew posted this on an Injustice Mobile Facebook group. And at the same time, someone made a video on it, Johnny Shakespeare. He's a fellow Injustice Mobile YouTuber, but I think he speaks Portuguese or something, and all his videos are in Portuguese or something. I don't mean to insult, but I do not know the language. So yeah, links to that video will be down in the description if you want to check him out. Yeah, next sub-boss that is going to be, maybe, is going to be Powered Supergirl. And I don't think I'm not even farming her because she's such a terrible character. But actually, as a boss, she will be interesting because of the fact that she's got this passive that will allow her to use her special one for free. And special ones on Supergirls are going to deal lots of damage, as we have seen with Dark Supergirl in Soul Rates, and that would be also an interesting thing to see. And at the same time, her passive will make her use it for free. So maybe while she does the basic attacks and you block it, it can trigger randomly and damage you. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. Or yet again, she might be a generic boss, only having some random buffed out stats. And the next one is Carrie, Energized Starfire. This is also in the list, and this is supposed to be a future boss. And this one is scary because of the fact that the normal Starfire is annoying to fight in the arena, because it does have the passive that is going to regenerate her health depending on how many power bars your special is going to cost. I'm not sure we will see that in solo raids because of the fact that we have not seen any boss so far being able to heal himself, but they might make it another way. And even without the passive, her attacks, her attack patterns, her skills are going to be extremely annoying, so I'm not looking forward to fighting that. Next up, we're going to have Flora Poison Ivy. It's also on this list. I'm not sure if this is a mistake and he forgot to include it again. We already had her, so we know what she's capable of. Ace Green Arrow. That will also be an interesting one because first of all, he does have a power drain and that will be annoying. The power drain of him does not pass block though, like it goes for Multiverse Green Arrow. And at the same time, this power lock arrow would be interesting. Like maybe instead of getting power locked when you tag out, maybe now you will get power when he tags out. Maybe now you'll get power locked when you tag out, and that would be an interesting mechanic to kind of work around. And also, it would be interesting to see how it works with Black Adam, because some time ago I encountered an arena bug with Black Adam. Like a bug in general, but you can only encounter it pretty much in Arena and Champions Arena. When you're fighting Ace Green Arrow and he power locks your Black Adam, even if you are full bars of power, if his special one is active, the power reduction special one, you can't use his abilities. His abilities are disabled while his power lock for some reason. Yeah, that would be a fun experiment. Next up, Gorilla Grodd. It says just Gorilla Grodd, so maybe the basic Gorilla Grodd. It doesn't really matter, like we already had a boss Gorilla Grodd, and yeah, it would be interesting if we and annoying at the same time if we had a boss that's like telekinetic Gorilla Grodd, because telekinetic Gorilla Grodd is going to be able to tag you back in. It has a chance to tag you back in, and it's going to deal damage. So yeah, that would be an interesting one to see. Also has a shield, so that's pretty annoying. Another one would be Unbreakable Cyborg. In terms of Unbreakable Cyborg, this is an interesting concept because we never had a Cyborg as a boss, and I really find the attacks of Cyborg satisfying and pretty smooth. A thing that I think we will not see is the resurrection thing, so yeah, most likely none of that. But he has a stun, he has a power drain, and it will be interesting to play against him, I can say at the very least. Next up is going to be Silver Banshee. Silver Banshee is going to be a very interesting one because she might have something. What would be interesting to do with her is to have something like it would be very annoying, but I'm just saying it would be interesting to have something like the Green Arrow boss, where she has only one skill and she triggers it from time to time. And it would be nice to have her second skill that tags your character out and puts them on a cooldown of being tagged out, and you can tag them back in like on a cooldown. She just tags your damage dealer out and you can't use that for 30 seconds. That would be extremely annoying, but it would be interesting at the very least to see. Next up is Black Adam, and that's a little bit concerning, like by far the most concerning on this list. Because of the fact that Black Adam, disregarding the stand on tagging when he tags in, because he will not tag in, he's going to have two very annoying things. Storm Cloud will increase the cost of your abilities and will decrease your damage, and Electric Burst, which has a chance to steal bars of power. Like, not only power drain, you steal bars of power. So yeah, if you have the Mega Rod, then he as a boss would be a pushover. But if you do not have Mega Rod, you better not let him use a special tree on you, because you're going to be screwed. You're going to be screwed. Not only will he power drain you, but he will gain a lot of bars of power. This is a boss that I'm not looking forward to fight if he ends up. And the last one is going to be another interesting one, but doesn't seem so threatening or annoying. That would be Atrocitus. he is supposed to be one of the new bosses, and what I think they'll do them is or at least what would be cool to do with him, he has like 3 buffs on the passive that triggers on tagging. Obviously he's not going to tag in because he will be a boss, and it would be interesting to see like him alternated between states like Brainiac does, between Reflect, Lethal Chance, and stealing 2 bars of power on a cooldown like Brainiac does between his class states. So yeah, those were all the links that we have so far. I didn't find the Facebook post. This is a screenshot from the guy's video. I will definitely link his video in the description. And thank you, Tristan Andrews, for posting this. If this is proven to be fake and you just trolled us, then no thank you. But if it's real, then thank you very much. So yeah, this was it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. Dislike it if you dislike it. And I'll see you in the next one.